A French painter named Édouard Manet was presented a bar at the Folies, Bergère in 1882. After the painting was painted, it was exhibited at the Paris Salon exhibition of that year. It portrays a scene in the Folies Bergère nightclub in Paris. The Folies Bergère was a venue at Paris, which is a fashionable society. The painting is the culmination of his interest in scenes of urban leisure and spectacle, a subject that he had developed in dialogue with Impressionism over the previous decade. The painting is a masterpiece that has perplexed and inspired artists and scholars since it was painted over 100 years ago. In the painting, the three elements that the painter has included are the texture, space, and color. As for the three principles of designs, he uses emphasis, variety, and unity. This painting is about a barmaid at a popular night spot who has come to serve a customer.
Édouard Manet was a French modernist painter. He was one of the first 19th century artists to paint modern life as well as a pivotal figure in the transition from realism to impressionism. Born on January 23, 1832, in the bustling city of Paris, Édouard Manet was blessed to be a part of a well-off family. His parents were both highly recognized in their hometown, as his father was a reputable judge while his mother was a royal ancestry. Born into an upper-class household with strong political connection, Manet rejected the future originally envisioned for him and became engrossed in the world of painting. His early masterworks, The Luncheon on the Grass and Olympia, both in 1863, caused great controversy and served as rallying point for the young painters who would create Impressionism. Today, these are considered watershed paintings that mark the start of modern art. The last 20 years of Manet's life saw him form bonds with other great artists of the time and develop his own style that would be heralded as innovative and serve as a major influence for the future painters.
Folies Bergère was a popular music hall and entertainment venue in Paris during the late 19th century. It was known for its extravagant performance, lively atmosphere, and its role as a gathering places for Parisian society. Manet's painting depicts a scene inside the Folies Bergère, specifically the bar area where the patrons would gather. The central figure in the painting is a young barmaid behind the counter, portrayed by Suzanne.
Manet frequented the Folies Bergère with its elaborate decorations, bottles of wine, and an array of fruits. It depicts a bustling scene at a Parisian bar with a barmaid standing behind the counter, reflected in a mirror. The painting showcases a complex arrangement of people and objects, capturing the atmosphere of the late 19th century Parisian nightlife, while raising questions about reality, illusion, and the role of the observer. The barmaid's attire, a black dress with a white apron, signifies her role as a server. The painting was painted using oil on canvas, measuring 38 inches by 51 inches. The painting is renowned for its innovative use of color and brushwork. Manet employs a harmonious palette of muted tones, with an emphasis on greys, blacks, and whites. The loose brushwork and visible brushstrokes demonstrates Manet's departure from traditional academic techniques and his inclination towards a more spontaneous and modern style.
The painting has inspired many forms of media. Some of the most notable ones is the movie The Private Affair of Belle Amie, which is a 1947 American drama film directed by the great Albert Levine. It is a true story based on the 1885 novel Guy de Maupassant novel, which contained a scene where the server is dressed and positioned similar to the painting. Other than that, the painting also has inspired another painting with the same aspects. The painting is known as The Bar, which was made in 1954 by John Brack, which describes a comparatively grim and atrocious Melbourne barroom scene, which is an ironic scene to the bar in the Folies, Bergère. By referring to this iconic painting in a barroom scene, it could imply a play on the theme and ideas explored in Manet's work.
As a summary of this article, Manet embraced his desire to explore realism with this painting, which presented a more contemporary atmosphere. When taken into deep analysis, the painting showed images of social class during the Victorian era. Manet plays with the perspectives in a literal and metaphorical sense. We cannot see him as a physical presence, but only as his reflection. Metaphorically, Manet comments on the nature of painting. Since the Renaissance, painting had to depict life accurately, such as what we see in a mirror. Manet disagrees with that opinion and embraces subjectivity, stating that everything is a matter of perspective. With his paintings, Manet introduced modern thought into the stubborn conservative atmosphere of the Paris Salon. He rebelled against the official art of France, showing a world alive and breathing instead of a world lost in mind. Today, the painting is displayed in the Courtauld Gallery in London.